There's a reason why I've chosen to fly the Gripen. Built by a nation that remained non-aligned after the Second World War and has still resisted the temptation of joining the NATO, the Gripen is a unique embodiment of technological excellence without the influence of Western and Soviet technology. But there's another reason, and a more important one. The Gripen is arguably the least known of a lineup of 6 fighter jets competing for the mother of all Indian defense acquisitions, a deal that could be worth $11 billion for 126 airplanes. Strapping into the cockpit of a jet, it's hard not to think that this airplane stands as good a chance as any to win the hearts of the Indian Air Force. What you just saw was one of the shortest takeoffs of any fighter anywhere in the world. One of the things the Gripen's makers hope will appeal to the Air Force is its amazing ability to land even on a highway or any unprepared flat surface. The Swedish Air Force demanded that the Gripen be able to land on public roads near military stores for quick maintenance and even turnaround. As a result, the Gripen can be refueled and rearmed in 10 minutes flat by a 5-man mobile ground crew operating out of a truck and then plunge headlong back into action. Ask any of our veteran pilots in India who've flown against Pakistan in any of the wars what low turnaround time means to them. They'll tell you, in war, it could literally be everything. But it's only in the cockpit that you truly realize what a phenomenal machine a fighter jet really is, and what a piece of work the Gripen happens to be. No matter what anyone tells you about fighter flying, it simply cannot be everyone's cup of tea. A flight in a fighter is a heady experience in every way you can think of, with your blood sloshing around inside your body and your organs put under highly abnormal and sometimes painful G-forces. You cannot help wondering what a fine species the fighter pilot really is. This is the closest I'll probably ever get to combat flying, but believe me, it's quite close enough. The stunning Baltic scenery is just a bonus. In combat, you could only hope to have the time to admire the ground below. The Gripen is arguably one of the easiest fighter jets to fly in the world today. I can certainly speak for myself. With just an hour of training on the simulator, I was given full control of the real fighter. At 16,000 feet, I was pilot, I was weapons operator, I was everything. Like many modern fighters, the Gripen's flight control system and onboard computers have taken the mundanity out of flying. Pilots can now focus more on fighting wars and less on flying the plane. Crammed to the gills with intelligent network-centric equipment, the Gripen virtually flies all by itself. So confident was my pilot of both the aircraft and the training he had imparted me, he actually allowed me to land the plane. All I had to do was engage the auto throttle, centralize the head-up display symbols, and take the plane down. With absolutely no help from the pilot. For a moment, I couldn't believe I was being allowed to do something this safety critical.